Hello, everyone. Jesus, Dan. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for claiming first, Jeff. Dan, thank you for the hydrate and for the straw hat command. I will put that on in a moment and do the hydrate in a moment as well. Welcome to the stream. Welcome back for Factorio Ribbon World. We have a little bit to figure out. As I was getting into the game, I noticed that the Kovarex build that I did isn't quite working the way I wanted it to. So I need to fix that before we kind of get into the redesign, the new designs, the whatever designs. So let's go ahead and jump in. Well, put the hat on first, I guess. And also do the hydrate. Nerd alert! And a nerd shirt alert. Good. Get those all handled before we get to the important stuff, right? So today's nerd shirt is Jon Snow and Robb Stark in their pop formation. Something. Jon Snow and Robb Stark done up like Funko Pops. Because it's perfect. Alright. And I actually own them. They're up there someplace on a shelf. Okay, let's hop into the game. Here we go. So I'm here at the nuclear. A couple of things that are bad. One, these columns are too long. We need to take them out and shorten them and make more of them instead if we're going to do this much. Not enough of the U-235 can make the trip, and these were backed up completely, and beyond that, there's a little bit of a jam going on here. So what I want to do to start with is to take out that tile, and then take out as much of this as we can, which I think is going to mean putting a bunch of this crap in my inventory. And we need to redo this. We need to redo it. Do it. Let's see. Take out these, I think, because the U-230... Oh, wait, we're using less of that. That shouldn't be backing up. Either way, it's actually not good the way that we have it designed, so let's do a better design. We need to return this belt. So actually, that might be okay once I got this straightened out. But we need to return... This needs to come back here with this on it. And merge into there. We need to only take from here the... let's take that out too. Take this out too. We need to only take off of here the U-235. Now that these are full and working. So we need to split and then only take the U-235. Output priority left U-235. Good stuff. And that'll continue back to the base. And then we need to bring in the U-238 from here and only mix those in here after the split. So we could probably do something like this. And priority, of course, input and output left, sure. Let's do that. I don't even need that anyway. There. No, let's do it here. You'll go down like this, and then like that. And I think that'll work out better. Don't quote me on that. What I don't want to happen is what's still happening. I want priority output right here. And no, I want priority input right here and output right here. That's right. That way that what's on the loop stays on the loop and doesn't get returned. Also, I don't want U-235 being returned to the, or U-238 to be returned over there because that's kind of stupid. Let's do that and do that. Science is all done. Yeah, until we get space science going. So let's take this one apart as well. That can stay. This can stay right there. Oh, that's not what I wanted. There. And then take out this part. Here. Here. Copy this part here. Like that. And then do this. Oops, and this. Hey, Llama Boy, welcome. You did scare me. Thank you for that. Alright. And so now we need to tear apart this back half of these and put them elsewhere. You and then you. Needs more crap in my inventory. Perfect. Alright, thank you for that. And these. And you all. There. Excellent. So, this way, each column only rejects the U235 that it doesn't need. It only accepts both that it doesn't need. And it only refills what it doesn't need. Hey, guinea pig, welcome. We did go nuclear. We've been working on that over the last couple. Found out that this was done wrong because I'm an idiot. So we're fixing it. That's got to go here at the closest. Let's go one more just for funsies. Yeah, that's good. Right there. Perfect. Build, build, build. Let's put this up. Put that up. And then that belt should seed these. I guess I could have prioritized the output on these. That would have worked. That way, the first one gets better priority. Not an idiot, just SMRT. Indeed. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where it's kind of a tough thing to design, and we're not going to go any further than this, so let's just do that. And take this out, and then put those things away. And then you will come this way. Yeah, I think that's going to work. We'll see. We shall see. And you just took all that stuff that's... Actually, what did you take? I don't know what you took. I need to take this with me, though. Put it in the train. Oh, I bet you did. That's what you did. Okay, put those away a little bit. So this should stabilize now. They should get what they need slowly. They're still loading up, but it should be good now. I thought about bringing over enough supplies to put up one more array of 4, but then I didn't. I should have, but I didn't. Yeah, so we're good now. They will take a little bit of time to get fully seated in, but once they are, then this should be cranking out more U235 than we could ever need. One of the things I should do, though, is have another station for the output of U235, because we're going to need to eventually send it to wherever we make nuclear fuel. We won't need A-bombs, I don't think. I really don't see myself making A-bombs, wherever those are. Here they are. But those need 235 as well if we wanted to make them. Actually, I don't see myself making any more weapons because we have these nice drones that do all the work for us. So I think now we can go back to wherever we want to do some of the design work that we were talking about. I did install a couple of extra mods. Actual craft time. I also installed max rate calculator. We need more docking spots here. Let's turn off this one. Turn on this one. Huh. Nice. You're the town of Salem Crusader? I don't know what that's a reference to. Alright, so we have indeed, we're now using again all of our U-235, but it won't take long for that to get sent back into the system, and we aren't using that much to make nuclear fuel, so it'll be fine in the end. I think. You protect me for free killing everything? Ah, right, because you are, yep, because you're one of the bots. Yes, I got you now. That's what I was missing in my brain. Alright, so I want to design some of these things. I think we should do the design work in this area, just because it's kind of nearish the base, or maybe we should do it over here. It's kind of nearish the base, but far enough away that we have some space to work in. One of those two. We'll just hop in the car and drive out there. I don't know, no one gave me any feedback, and I gave it some thought on using the micro machines for the assemblers, and I don't think I'm going to because of the reasons that I was lamenting over last time. I don't think we left that put up after the last one, but the idea was that they are you can only have 4 inputs or outputs. Freddy Game Night has no town of Salem. You are correct. I totally don't know then what it is at all. Alright, thanks, no problem, Llama Boy. Thanks for popping in, I appreciate that. Is it a tabletop game or something? Or a computer game that I don't know about? It wouldn't surprise me at all. 15-player deduction game. Oh. So this is turned off right now, which is what we expected. We don't need the coal power anymore. In fact, we probably are not even using half of our nuclear. Oh, just about half. As we start building, though, we'll need more, but we have a lot of design work to do first. So back here at the base. Yeah. Since I don't even know what it is. Let's do this here. Yeah, as you guys kind of probably know or have noticed, I don't have a very broad game selection in my brain. Let's do Requester here. I have a very kind of narrow choice of the games that I'm interested in. So, yeah. Let's drop some of these in here. Need those. The new one is similar to Among Us and Goose Goose Duck. Oh, okay. I could do that. Let's request some of these. There. And then we'll limit these to here. Less than 100. At least for now. The first couple will go into making these because they take a long time to make. I could make more of those. Actually, what I could have done... Ooh, I could do that. Crazy idea time. Wait a minute. Oh, I didn't, yeah. What if... Haha, crazy idea time. What if instead of this, I actually do use some of those small machines, but only to make these, so I can do 4 of them. The speed modules take 15 seconds apiece. Potentially could work. Could be useful. Let's start with these, though. Let's also turn down the amount of these we want to 50. Between 50 and 100. I'm also going to give you those back. It's free on the browser, can be bought on Steam. think here. 8 speed modules. Oof. I think we should try. I think we should do that. Because that'll give us much faster production time of these, while not causing too much strife. I thought I had some of these someplace. Didn't I just make one of those? One. There we go. Okay. Lots of iron. Lots of gears. Let's not do that. Let's go get some gears instead. Gobble up the gears. Mobile app? That's fine. Let's steal a couple of these. Need a lot of them. Yeah, we can do it sometime. Feel free suggesting it, and we can put it in the list and do it whenever. One more batch. Come on. You can do it. Go faster. There we go. There, please. All right, so now let's change this again. Talk to you through Twitch, and you might be able to participate in game night. What do you mean? Oh, Discord crashes on you. Oh, I needed 4 of these, not 2. Well, let's get 2 of them going. Oh, not there. Here and here. That's fine. And then let's do belt here. Means this is slightly in the wrong spot. Of course. Of course. And I'll move it. Pick it up. Shift it down. Rawhide. And then let's do that. There. And let's do this here. Oops, I guess I got to do these too. And then put in there these. Wait, oh, they take 4. Okay, good. Then I'd like to do the exact opposite of this. G. Hey, Gareth, welcome. Haven't seen you a bit. Yeah, you've played this game before. I know it. Go gobble up some more gears. We're doing totally unnecessary things for fun right now. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, not green circuits. You are not making greens. No greens for you today. Guess I should have had those delivered too. 5, 6, 7, 8. I picked up way too many gears. There we go. Default Ribbon World does not create super crazy challenges, but you can shrink the ribbon down to fairly tiny. And at that point, it is fairly challenging. This is the default, which is 128 tiles tall. I didn't really have the discipline, or whatever you want to call it, to do any more than that. Okay, that should create a ridiculous amount of these very fast, which is what we want. We want them fast. We don't necessarily need them made that frequently, except for that reason. Okay, so let's talk about some designs. We need to also look at the beacon situation. I think we also decided to not use the micro beacons because they're only tier 1, but we need to do some testing on the beacons to see if which ones we want to use. So let's go and do some of that first. Since I haven't used this mod before, I want to do some testing to see what they can produce in terms of production. Let's just stand out here. Something doesn't need to be that advanced. Let's look at just basic red science. So if I use this, actually we need to put power here for later purposes, I believe. So let's just go ahead and do it now. If I look at this, it tells me just kind of simply what this takes to make. It takes, if we wanted to, it tells us how many items we need in, how many items we need out, and this is just basic production because we have, because we just have the assembler. Now, if we put in productivity modules, oops, and then we click on it, now it changes. It shows us that we have 40% productivity. You can see that by the difference there, but it also shows us that the machine is way slowed down. And so if we want to speed the machine up, we put down a beacon, of course, nearby, put the speed modules in, and we look at that speed now. Wait, why is it not taking... Why is it not taking the speed into effect? Oh, because it's not powered. Duh. There we go. Okay. So now we can see the speed effect, 140%, 40% productivity. And that 140% is with 8 beacons. So we have... 8 modules in the beacon. So each module is normally worth 50%. We're getting 50% times 8. We're getting plus 200%, which is 50 times 8 divided by 2. So you get half credit for all of those. Now, if we do the Beacon Mark II, which is bigger, and we load it up, which has more slots, it is now 375%, which is 50 times 15 divided by 2 still? Yes. So in terms of efficiency, it is less efficient for energy consumption because it consumes 525% energy for 15 modules, which is 35% more per module. And the other one produces, or consumes rather, here. The other one consumes, go away thing, only 280%, and 280 divided by 8, but that's also 35% per module. So why does it say that it's more efficient? Just because it itself doesn't use as much energy? Things that make you go, 3.2. So it uses about 0.4 megawatts. A beacon, a regular beacon does. This one uses 12. So it uses a lot more power. That's the efficiency they're talking about, is the power usage. But given the range on it, compared to the range on one of these, as long as you're building that big, it's way more efficient. Because the range on these is... Where the heck's the range at? Here it is. Maybe? No. Grumble, grumble. 1, 2, 3. About 3.5 by 3.5. So even 3 by 3, that's 9. But they use a lot more energy because they use like 30 times the energy, but only cover 9 times this. Maybe, I don't know, somewhere between 9 and 16, maybe somewhere around 11 or 12 times the area. But they also give us half again more speed. Is it worth it? I mean, we could just go crazy with nuclear, right? Do we care? Right, because I think it was... I don't have any enough left. Okay, fine then. Fine then. 375 versus 200. So almost twice the speed. Which could be very useful. Go nuts? I think so. So we want Mark II beacons then. We should set that up in the mall, because me handcrafting those is not a wise plan. We need more of Pep's power plant. We're not even using it anymore. It needs radars. Well, we should have radars being made anyways. Steel, cable, so copper, both circuits. All 3 circuits, which we don't have those in the mall yet. Steel and more cable, and radars, which are... You got Discord working? Great. Iron and greens. Okay. Steel and copper is fine. Iron is fine. We might be able to fit them in down here. We have circuits here. We need to bring blue circuits in, though. Where are you? Right here. So if I did that, it's not going to fit. Not going to fit. Need more mall space. I'll have to redo some of this mall, maybe. We could bring these down like this and take them that way. Let's bring them down one more. No. That way. And then this way. That takes care of steel, copper cable, and the radar's iron supply. We need circuits. We can bring those in from here, perhaps. And then we need blue circuits. Yeah. Okay, so let's do 1, 2, 3. Radars. Beacon 1. Beacon 2. I think I'll bring this iron belt over here. Because it's going to stop there anyway. We bring circuits in along this side. This should be fine. You need the blues, and then we bring the steel in right here. Steel and copper. Oh, we need to make copper cable, though. For you and you both. Yuck. Then no. No. In that case... Oh, I can do it this way. In that case, we stop the iron here. We do this with the steel and the copper. We put the steel copper up this way instead. We do an inserter right here for that. I did see the new experimental update. I did a video on it, on what was on the experimental branch, the closed experimental branch on Tuesday. And then I did my video talking about the patch notes and everything this evening. And then probably going to do a new series or new mini series, single town, starting Sunday or Monday. I have another new game for tomorrow for YouTube, and then I have I probably want to do one or more on something else, and then on those again, and then we'll do whatchamacallit after that. But yeah, I have seen. Let's see, you don't need any of that stuff. You just need... Oh, you need gears. Well then, let's do... How often? Half a second craft time. I'm still gonna do this... Like this. It'll be fine. We'll just do long inserters like that. Bring the iron down here like this. Excuse me. To make the gears. We'll do wire here and... Nope, we can't do it there. Well, we could. We could. We could do this. That'd be fun. There and there. Longhand inserters here and here. Blue, yeah, blue inserter here and here. Also here and here. You will stop when there are small beacons. 50. You can go full out. I'm not really keeping these. We're going to do a logistic request of small beacons. All of them. This one here. You can go till there are 50 radars. And you, I want to wait until there are at least 10 radars. That way I have some I can grab at all times. I guess I could make that a buffer chest too, just in case, and make radars come there. You need blue circuits. We got to bring those in yet, and you need the other ones. Okay, so you go here. Let's do power poles here. And there. This can just come this way. And then blue circuits are kind of God knows where. We can clean this up now. We don't need that anymore that way. Over here. Yeah, I'm excited about the being able to play the foxes. I think that's I think they're pretty cool. The new stuff they added. It's just there's so much new game. I'm gonna do this to get around these. So much new game, not enough Wally time. You know. Let's see, we'll bring these in down this way, maybe. Guess I should do that just in case. And we really, really don't need a full belt of those. Yeah, we don't. In that case, I should have done that differently. Yeah, in that case, let's do... let's do it this way. I need to make a belt immunity equipment. So I don't get dragged along on the belts. Well, I'm doing stuff. I'm doing stuff here. Oh, or I could do that differently. Like that. Okay. Oh, and I wanted to make it only one-sided, didn't I? There we go. Half a belt. That's all you need. Let's just do it. Let's just do it ridiculously. Into there. And then you can be output into a box. One of these. Into there. And you will go until there are... Don't need very many, but I guess we can make 50. Just for funsies. What do you need? Do you don't have? Copper cable. Oh, I gotta set the recipes. Duh. There, please. And there. Oops. Could have had those going already. Yeah, you need 10 every 15 seconds. This arm will more than handle it. This is the arm that's actually slowing everything down, if anything. But it's fine. Because these make so dang fast that it's not going to matter anyway. And in fact, I didn't even need to set that limit because this needs 2 radars every 30 seconds. No big deal. Okay, Beacon Mark 1, you can have that. And you can make me a Mark 2. What's my low on for those? Anything? Not really. I have way too many pipe. Remember I took all those thinking I would need them? Yeah, I didn't need them. 1, 2, 3, 4 should be plenty. Okay, so that should take care of making beacons. I want to grab at least a couple, because we're going to need them for this. I'd like to have more than that, but what are you going to do? I mean, I guess I could speed things up here, too. But really, we don't really need it. We should be fine with 2. I'm going to grab some more speed modules, though. Since we need 15 per. And I'll grab some... No, that's fine. I'll grab some assembler 3s, too, because we're going to need a lot of those. Batman, welcome. I should check pollution. We did at the end of the last stream, but we can check it again. Yeah, that's not problematic there yet, and nor is it on this side. We're okay for now. Okay, so let's take a look at how many, let's say red science. I want to make, how much red science do I want to make? That's a great question. One that I don't really have the answer to. We talked about making 1 full yellow belt of each science per second as a goal, but I don't think I want to play through that far. I think I want to do half of that. That's pretty much a good description. I can't argue with that one. Not at all. So red science to start with. We want to make 7.5 red science per. So let's do this. Let's do red science. Let's do all of these we can. Put up one of these beacons. I really probably should have made substations too. Maybe we should go make substations real quick. Feed you all of those. You can take. Bring this down. And give me one of these. Substations. Substations. Lighted substations, of course. Copper, steel, and advanced circuits. And then lamps. Copper, steel, and advanced circuits. And then lamps. Copper, steel, and advanced circuits. And then lamps. Lamps are what? Iron, copper, and circuits. Hey Eric, welcome. I have bots. I have 14 or 15 bots to mod companion drones. You're talking about you doing a bot mall? I could. I'd have to tear this all up to do. I have logistics on. I just need to set more of it up. I'm just lazy. Let's see. You are one of those bots. Maybe I will do this instead. Also, there's still a bullet on both sides because, yeah. Yeah, I guess I could have probably just brought blue circuits in via the bots. That would have been smart. I never do bot malls. I don't know why. Now I have too many of those. Let's do something here. Lamps, maybe? Maybe not right there. Push them up a little bit more. And then we'll do copper cable over here. There. And then we'll do substation 2s. Sorry, substations, lighted substations here. And then substations here. That'll do. You'll do that, you'll do that. This will come up like this. You know what? Just move that one out by one. There. You need iron as well, though. Right. Oh, sweet irony. I really got some spaghetti going on here, don't I? there. You just need those direct inserts, and you need copper, steel, and advanced circuits. We also need... Oh, we need advanced circuits here, too. Then I don't want to do it this way. I want to do it differently. Like that, maybe. We'll split these here. They'll go this way. And then we need this and this. And then we need copper and steel up there. There you go. There you go. That. Put a provider box in here. One of these in here. Limit this to lighted substations 50. And power poles. Let's go there, and there, and there, and there. Go. There we go. Substations will work a bit better for what we need. I'll take the first few, and then we can do from there. Like 10. Okay. Back to work. Substation. There you are. That can go there, and then these pipes can go here, and here, and the steel chest can go over there. Better. Much better. Okay. Let's see. We don't need that anymore. Let's do this instead. Oh, that doesn't connect. Really? Oh, okay. Then put this up here. That's fine. Okay. So, with this, we can look at actual craft time, which tells me that we can create 1.45 science packs per second per machine. If we want 7.5, that means we will need... The problem is you can't slide this very well. We will need that many machines. 6 machines. According to max rate, just to kind of show you how the different calculators work, by the way, that's actual craft time. And max rate calculator tells us that, let's see, items per second. Don't move around on me, please. Tells us the same, and then we have to say we want, I don't know, 6 of those, or is that just a regular? That's just a regular calculator then. Who cares? So it kind of depends on what we want. I don't really care to have to do the math here to figure out how many machines we want. Guinea pig. So I think we'll just use actual craft time, just because then I can just do the drag the multiplier instead of having to say, okay, I want, 7.5 divided by 1.452. That means I need 5.17 machines. So that means I need to build 6 machines. I don't care that much. So I think we'll just do that. So we could take some notes on it. I'll probably just uninstall max rate calculator then after the whatchamacallit. Or we can just put them all down here like this. Put this up there out of the way. And we can just put them all in here. Almost all. only need those 6, though. We can put in all of these. And this will tell us right away how much of each thing we need. So we can just do, drag this multiplier over to 6. And I'm guessing we're going to need 6 or 7 of these. Yeah, 7 of these. Give us the same basic number. We also want to have 6 of those. We want to have 13 of those. And this will just help to get an idea of what all we need. This one we need to have 8 of those. And I'm guessing it's going to be 8 of these too. Yep. So that kind of gives us a straight up example of what we're going to need in order to accomplish science. And it also tells us what we need to input for each of those too. So that's a really great thing to have. Yeah, to have available to us. So I think I want to start with the hardest one first, the biggest one first, because really, if this one isn't that big, then maybe we do the double. We double it, or at least we give the space to double it, whether we actually double it right away or not. Maybe we get it going and then get the space ready to go to double it. So let's take down all of these, and let's reset this to just that one, just so we have it on hand, and we think we said it's 8. Well, the biggest problem is this slider has a huge range. I don't know if you can change that maybe in the mod settings. Per player. Yeah, multiplier range. I don't want any more than 20 in my multiplier range, at least for right now. There we go. That's better. That's better. Oof. Can we just drone the stuff? Drone build the stuff or drone deliver the stuff? Drone delivery, that would get a little overwhelming. But drone build, we're doing that, so I don't know. Okay, so we need 8 of these. That means we need these numbers here. At most, deliver. Yeah, it would overwhelm the FPS really fast, or the UPS really fast. Drones aren't very cheap on your performance in large scales like that. You're way more efficient using trains to well, I guess what are you? If you're asking, can we use drones to deliver the items from like the train to the assemblers? Then yes, we can do that. I guess it depends on the scale you're talking about. Yeah, Eric, that's what I was just getting at. Is it depends on the scale you're talking about. If you're just talking about local delivery, then it's okay. It just really depends, I guess, on the way you want to set it up. Let's do this. Oops. There we go. So for these, we need 5.93 low-density structures. That means we need 17 of them. But yeah, bots you want to keep short distances if at all possible. You want to have small ranges where they can work in. Here, like this. Circle the port with the corresponding type. Yeah. Yeah, and as long as you have enough bots, you can do that. Like we have this smallish network out here, and this is only going to be extended by a column here. And only look at the orange too, because the blue or the green is construction, the orange is logistics. Yes, you could do that. You could do that. The issue is going to be here. So this is fine. These numbers are fine. But when you get to something like the low density structures, and you need 89, almost 90 of them per second, that's a lot of damn bots. A lot of bot activity. So it's also a volume thing. Even if they're going relatively short distances, they can only carry a handful of items. And if you need 90 per second divided into 17 boxes, that's a lot. That's what, five items per second per box. So that's two. What's our bonus level here? Cargo capacity is 3. So that's 2 logistics bots per second. And it probably takes them plan for at least a couple seconds, depending on how your distance is. Constant. So no, it's going to be more than that. I mean, once we get more upgrades, it'll be fewer, but we got to plan for it now. So, I mean, we'll get the flying speed upgrades, so it'll be fewer. But they only carry 3, so you're going to need at least 2 bots per box. 2 bots per assembler for just copper. And then you'll need more for plastic and steel too. So it gets a bit rough. But one thing we could do, crazy idea time. Oh, you're right. They carry 4. Still. Yeah. It can be a lot of bots. You're right, it's 4. But still, it's a lot of bots. So we could do a couple of different things with these. I think it makes sense to do the low density structures with the yellow science, but the process units we're going to make elsewhere. The flying robot frames, I think we also want to make here. Did we make them locally before? Where are we at here? Yeah, we did. So we want to make those as well. Here. Oops. There. Okay. And so we need to have a bunch of those as well. 1.98. So 6 of those. We could still do some direct insertion, although I'm not that worried about direct inserting those. Hey, infantryman, welcome. Because I'm not worried about belting 6 items per second and 2 items per second. I'm not that worried about it. I'm more worried about belting 90, and even to lesser extent 23. So, let's do shout out for infantryman. Also, Jeff was here earlier. So I think I'm still going to do little belt bases, but maybe we organize it in such a way that we can use some of the same train stations for multiple items when possible. Although we're going to need a full train of copper here constantly. So, Red Circuit family, yes, Red Circuit's a stream team. There are team members and associates. Infantryman and I are both associates, and we just kind of focus around games that are actually originally they focused around Factorio, and with the growth we play a lot of different games. A lot of different folks playing a lot of different games. Factorio is still a strong one, because that's kind of what brought us together, or brought them together, I should say, originally, and brought a lot of us to the group. But yeah, it's a nice group. I think I have this? Yes, I do. Hey, Marshall, welcome. Okay, so thinking about this some more just to go through. Maybe we do, since this is only going to be this big, maybe we do the 900 science per minute, or 900 science per second, the 15 science per minute. Or, yeah, wait. 900... Wait a minute. Jesus, Wally. In 900 per minute, we could. I think we could pull it off. 15 per second. I think we could. Let's see what we need for those kind of numbers. So we just need to double this to go to 15. So 15 of those. I guess I'm going to have to make this number bigger now. Shows what I know. Let's just go with 50 then, I guess. I know the feeling about tired. 15. And we need 11.12 of these. Yeah. And then we need... Where am I at? 3.71 of these. Right there. Alright. I have to add this mod in yet to that list. We just added it this evening and I haven't put it in there yet. I'll add it afterwards, but it's actual craft time. So now we need 15 science machines, 31 low-density structure machines, and 11. How much am I going to need for base materials for this, though? Because that's really going to be my pain. So I'm waffling on how much of this I want to make. Because that's a lot of copper. We're looking at 30 belts of copper, I think. Yeah, I don't think we want to do that much. I've changed my mind again. We're going back down to 7.5. It's just, it's 160, yeah. I'm talking about overall, the whole shebang, not just yellow science, would be 20-something blue belts. Wait a minute, what am I making in here? There we are. Yeah. Nope, there we are. Okay, let's do this. So, I need 8 of these. This way. Inputs from there. Besides these items, also blue circuits. And for that, we'll do... two rows of 9 each. Am I out of modules already? Yeah. Should have grabbed more. These are going to need to have 3... If we do red belts, 3 red belts. It'll be 3 belts either way, though. No, it'll be only be 2 blue belts. Maybe we should set blue belts up. I've been avoiding it, but maybe we should. I think we should. Which means we need to bring lube into the base here. Which I haven't done. Because I'm a slacker. Close that. Which also means I'll have to set up a new station and everything. Recently bought a new alarm clock and boom arm for your PC mic. Nice. That's good. Having it on the table is, or on the desk or whatever, is you run the risk of hitting it and shaking it. That's never a good time. You and you. There we go. I don't have any stations on me? Really? Oops. There we go. Okay. Base. Lube in. Train. Do I have any fluid wagons, or do I need to make one of those too? I don't have any. Perfect. Okay, you can go here. It's a long trip, but I'm doing it anyway. Alright, later guinea pig. Thanks for popping in. Full to empty. And we need these. That. And these. Let's see. I think we'll bring it out the bottom edge. There you go. I'd like to bring it down there. Yeah. Let's do that instead. And then here. Of course. Of course. There we go. Not there yet. Guess I could zoom out so I can see where I'm going. And then I hit that. Somewhere around here. Let's do this. Blue belts. I also don't know that I'm ever going to use the stackers either. I added them in, but I don't know that we're ever going to use them. I don't really have room for that here, but I can do this differently. That's fine. There, here, and there. And red boxes will do for these. This copy to there. Let's do blues. That's fine. Nope, this one copy to there. Blues. I guess that's fine too. I can't do that either. Crap. This has to go like that. And this one can go over there. Because the lubricant input. And you can be those. And that's fine too, I guess. Lubricant input. I could have had them back there too. That's a better option. Let's put them back here instead. That way they're not in a weird spot all over the place. You, and you. Firefox crashed right after you typed. You don't know if I responded? I did. That's having your mic on a boom arm is a good investment. You end up running the risk of hitting it and making a lot of rattling noises. If you have your mic on your desk or whatever. All right, and then you need a crap ton of gears, all three of you, and you need red circuits. Okay. And red circuits. Let's do this. There you go, and there you go. Enjoy. I could do stack inserters on the gears for these because they need so dang many. But on the other hand, it might not be a great idea to do so. But what we could do here is this. To speed up the gear making. And those are keeping up just fine. If we could put speed modules in them too if we wanted. And maybe we'll need to. But for now, I think we're okay. Okay, back to the thinking part. Wait a minute. One more thing. This is always the part of the of Factorio that I get gummed up on in my brain. Is the expansion and sort of stabilizations part. Yeah, give me 100 of those. That'd be delicious. For now, that'll hold. It's always something that I don't know. That's the part that I have to overcome, I would say. You may proceed. Okay, so with blue belts, this is going to need, I don't even know how many it needs. Reset again. This one. $17. Yeah, and a few of these. 6 of those. Actually. Nope. Thank you. 4, 5, 6. Just so I have the numbers. Okay, so we're going to need 2 full blue belts of, and I'm just going to use red belts for right now just to symbolize we can upgrade them later. So definitely want the copper to come in on either side of this, just because it's so much copper. 2 full blue belts because it needs to be 90. And then we can do a half a blue belt of plastic and a half of steel. So if we push this over by one more, we can do the same kind of thing as we have on in the current science build, actually, to have from both sides. But I want to also make plans to put in substations in the middle of these builds, because why not, right? So let's do this here, and then another one down here. And yes, these are closer together than they need to be, but well, we can actually just shift that one down here somewhere instead. That's better, potentially. There. Like that, and that covers those. And then these ones, we can do over here somewhere. Oh, we also need to put the beacon in, though. Are we going to be able to cover all of this with one beacon? We are. But I'll have to change that slightly then. At least I think we are. Oh, I can do it like this, though. Let's put these over here on this side. And then I think I can put that beacon in between. Yes, I can. This just needs to get moved over a little bit more. And I can put the beacon in right here someplace. Like this. And actually those need to get moved over just a little bit more than that. I know, that one's coming out, don't worry. Red light. Let's move this too. Just so it's not in the way there. Give me one of these. Just to have the connection there. So this will come out like this. And it'll come into here. And do I care? Not so much. This will come into there. These will come in also. I need one more here. These will come in here. And then we'll have output of the yellow science here. Somehow. So actually these need to move over again. That's why I have these bots. Because I can never do this once. These will come out this way. We can do one of these numbers. Like that. And then these will have to have those items coming in. Neither of which I'm that worried about. And so we can just do 2 belts in like we had elsewhere as well. So the big challenge here is getting all of these items in that we need for this. Steel's going to be made in a dedicated outpost. Batteries as well. All circuits, of course. Engines, of course. Plastic is already, yes. Steel and copper. And then processing units. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 items coming into this one factory. That's the big challenge here. We can definitely do what we can to distribute the things as best as we can, but that's the big challenge is getting those items in. Into our factory. What about you? What about you? Why don't we do the same kind of thing here, kind of, but just push this over by 2 more tiles. Put one of them up here. Actually, it'd be really nice if I could fit that closer, but I can't, so we won't. There, and there. And we'll just have to put a power pole in between. Or connect them together with a power pole like that. That doesn't work either. Are you still okay? You are. Still okay? Yes, you are. Okay, so I think that'll work. And that's actually fairly small. What else could we make in the same general area and recycle some of these ingredients? Other sciences could we make? Processing units are only used by the one. Flying robot frames, low-density structures. Although low-density structures actually are also used by space science. So maybe we could even just... Well, no. Maybe. The issue is we already are using 2 belts worth of copper plates just for this. And I believe space science is going to need even more. I need to see how much we're going to need. Because calculating the space science is a little bit tougher. Because you can't calculate it kind of directly. You have to calculate it by looking at the rocket parts and then going from there. So we're going to also need to make 5.357. Actually, that's not entirely true either. Not entirely true either, because we also need other things here. We also need to make low-density structures for the satellite. We need 6.1 more low-density structures. What we have here is 6. We basically have to double this, so we could do that. That's an idea. That would at least let us kind of use the rest of the plastic and steel we're bringing in. Even if we set them up like we had the train stations for plastic, steel, and copper, kind of in between here and something over here. We copied this, we built it over there. That would be kind of perfect. And then we just sent all that to wherever we're making the rocket at. That would kind of work out really well, actually. Steel, batteries, electronic circuits, electric engine units. We don't really need those items anywhere else in science. A little bit of electronic circuits, yes, but... I mean, maybe. We don't need batteries anywhere else. Steel, we need a little bit in... military science? Just a little bit. If we're going to make engines in a dedicated spot, we don't need it for blue science. And we need a little bit for purple as well. But what if... Okay. What if, since we need a little bit of electronic circuits for this, for here, what if on this side we made the other set of these, and on this side we made red and green science? If we did that, then we could use the electronic circuits we're bringing in for this. We'd have to bring in some iron and copper. I don't think I'd want to siphon the same copper off of here, but we could bring in the same iron and copper, and we could make our red, green, and yellow, as well as that one component of space science altogether. What else is space science? Space science is rocket control units, which is all 3 chips, and it is rocket fuel, which we're going to make wherever we set up the big oil plant at. I'm thinking we could do purple and gray near each other too then? Because we need iron, steel. Hey Mark, welcome. Can only lurk this evening? No worries. No worries. Iron, steel, iron, steel. We need copper for these two. Coal. Grenades take. Iron. And coal. Yeah. And then the stone bricks. Yeah, what if we did like 2 science sort of modules? We had red, green, and yellow, and then we had gray, blue, and purple together. That could be interesting. Like, not necessarily together, but kind of adjacent. And then we would need a spot to make the rocket control units, which we could probably just do as a dedicated spot, given the stuff we have to bring in, all the circuits. And then we would need a spot to make engines, both kinds of engines again, but beacon to module this time. And we would need an outpost for all the circuits we need, which is a crazy number of circuits, but we can do it. And that would really be what we need, I think. I think that would be everything we need. We'll have to have an outpost for making batteries. Or would we? We only need batteries for the one thing. Maybe we just make the batteries... What do batteries take again? Batteries. Why am I not seeing the batteries? They're here, aren't they? Oh, they're there. Iron, copper, and sulfuric acid. Well, we're going to bring in more iron and copper for red and green. Why not just also make batteries here for this? We only need... We do need some batteries for this, but we're already making them here anyway someplace. So that's not a big deal. Maybe I would move them, but we're already making batteries here anyway. I don't think I would train them into the base for that. I think that's a good idea. I think those are good ideas, I should say. Because I think we can cover all of red and green as well as the batteries with one more of these. And of course, I've set myself up in too small of an area. Let's move our setup here elsewhere. Let's cut this. Careful. Don't take the ship. Don't take the ship. I guess I'll let you guys gather all that stuff up first. Let's go over here. Let's go over here on the other side of the of these stations. Oh, oops. Build this just like right in here someplace. We don't need that. There you go. Okay. So then another one of these over here someplace. Let's just do... No, we can't do that. We got to do at least this far away. All of you, hop in. And then something to make... Oh, that's not batteries, but chemical plant for batteries. Do I have any chemical plants on me? No. Okay, that's fine. Green first, and then red, I guess. Wait. Put in these guys. To make 7.5 green, we need... Is that right? Oh, I need the power over here, don't I? There we go. 7.5. 7 of those, and I think it's 6 of these, right? Actually, you know what? Let's reset this to look at all of it. 6 of you? Yeah. 7 of you. And then for these, we need to have inserters and transport belts being made. Inserters and... That's not belts. That's not even close to belts, Wally. There we are. Actually, it's not that far off from belts. And you can't productivity module these, so probably don't even need to bother. We could speed module them, but we only need... They're already ridiculously speed moduled from this, so it's not that big of a deal. We need one of each, and not even close to one of each. We need like a half of the inserter one, and like a quarter of the belt one. All right, so one of each of those. 7 of these, 6 of those. That's small enough. We can definitely do that here. You'll bring in iron and green circuits for this. We'll need gears for both of you. How many gears will we need? Yeah, that's actually better there. We will need 24, basically, gears. That means we need 2 machines, 1 for each. No big deal. No big deal at all. Okay, that'll do that. And yeah, I don't have any chemical plants on me. So we can figure out what kind of batteries we need. It's not going to be very many batteries, though. I'll tell you that. Maybe I'll swap these. Put these on this side. Put this one on this side. These on this side. The thought being that iron and the copper are needed for this anyway. By the way, how many of those do we need for gears we need for those? You need 6.23, so yeah, not even one whole assembler worth. Easy enough done. Can I make a chemical plant? Just so I don't have to go back and get one? Yeah, let's just make one. Batteries. Which means I should have done that before I did all this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. Means I need 3.11 batteries. You'll get these. Which means I need 3 of these. Yeah. I need 3 of these making batteries. That's nothing also. I think we can do that. But I also just noticed the time, and we actually need to wrap up for the evening. Tonight's the short night. So I think what I will do off camera is I'll extend these so that we have them ready to go and put the array together. Or maybe we'll just save it. Maybe I won't do anything off camera. We'll just save it. We'll do that, and we'll also double this and put it over here. And we can kind of plan the spacing correct for stations and things. But I think that'll do what we needed to do for now, and then we'll work on the other grouping. We'll end up with 3 groupings of science stuff for science, and then we'll obviously have to have a place where we make engines and a place where we make circuits, lots of circuits. I may split the circuit demand into east and west. If we're going to put one batch of this stuff on each side. I think I'll have engines cross the center line. I'll have oil stuff cross the center line. But that might be it. Everything else will get delivered to the labs that are going to be in the center. All right, let's let's pick out a raid target. Let's raid Runesen again. He's playing Satisfactory. Stick around for the raid. You'll get some extra channel points for participating, and it also makes the channel look good for having a slightly bigger raiding party. And we'll be back again on Saturday with some more of this. We'll hopefully be able to get some of this built. We can kind of stage out how big we need to space everything apart, so that we can figure out exactly how far out things like smelting need to go, so that we can bring everything in to the center over time and over whatever, and then we'll figure out from there what else we need to do to get everything working properly. So thank you all for coming. Thanks everyone for the chats and the redeems tonight, and we will see you all again on Saturday. If you are interested, tomorrow night there is Community Games Night in Discord. You can use this link to join the Discord. Come to the Community Gaming channel and vote for the game you'd like to play sometime tomorrow afternoon, and then come back in the evening during this time of night, or the beginning of the stream time at 9:30 Eastern, and let me know, or then join us for the game. Otherwise, we'll see you all on Saturday for more Factorio, or on Sunday for Dinkum. Have a good night, everyone. Bye for now.